In this video I will show you how you can get Worthiness Fragment in Sailor Peace on Roblox. Subscribe, hype, like if you want more Roblox guides and giveaways. Watch until the end to properly understand this guide. If you are trying to build the full Eisen loadout in Sailor Peace, then sooner or later you will hit a serious progression wall. And I'll tell you exactly why, because before you can even think about using his sword or unlocking his specialization, the game requires you to prove that your character is actually worthy of that power. To pass this check you need a special item called the Worthiness Fragment. And getting it is not easy because the process depends heavily on random drops. The first step is knowing where to farm this fragment. You cannot just defeat random starter enemies and expect it to appear. The Worthiness Fragment only drops from specific high-level enemies. The targets you need to hunt are hollows, the monsters that wear the iconic white masks. Another important rule is the level requirement. The hollows you defeat must be level 5500 or higher, or they will not drop the fragment at all. Because of this, you should focus your farming in high-level areas where these enemies spawn frequently. The best locations are the bleach-themed areas of the map, especially Hueco Mundo, or other high-level boss islands where groups of hollows appear together. Subscribe if I should record more guides. Even in the correct location, the item is still rare because the base drop chance for the Worthiness Fragment is only about 5%. This means you will likely need to defeat many hollows before one finally drops. A good strategy is not farming them alone if you can avoid it. Hollows at this level are quite tanky, so fighting them with other players makes the process faster. If you group the enemies together and use strong area attacks, you can clear multiple hollows at once, which increases the number of chances you get for the fragment to drop. Once you finally obtain a Worthiness Fragment, the process is not finished yet. The next step is using it with the Eisen Quest NPC to attempt the worthy test. When you interact with the NPC, you will offer the fragment to prove that your character deserves the power. However, this part of the quest line is also based on chance. The success rate for passing the worthy check is only 25%. If you succeed, the NPC will accept you as worthy and you can continue to the next stage of the quest line that leads toward unlocking the Eisen specialization. If the attempt fails, the NPC rejects your character, and the Worthiness Fragment you used is destroyed permanently. That means you must return to the farming locations and defeat hollows again until another fragment drops. Because the system involves both a 5% drop chance and a 25% success chance, many players try to improve their odds before attempting the test. One common strategy is increasing your luck stat as much as possible. You can equip clans, races, or character traits that provide a passive luck bonus, which helps improve your chances of both obtaining the fragment and succeeding in the worthy check. Another useful tip is farming around high-level boss islands, because these areas usually have a higher density of enemies and faster respawn timers. This allows you to fight hollows more consistently and gives you more opportunities to obtain the Worthiness Fragment.